see you. Thank God.
Oh, well, hey, you're not missing much. As long as you can hear me, let's get this show on the fucking road, eh? Anybody joining in can no doubt see and hear us both. And when it's all recorded on video and released later, which is when most people will watch it, so it'll all be good. Let's power through.
You press on that video thing there, and then that one.
This one.
That.
No.
He's in his pants.
Very strange. Anywho,
just for sake of camera, then, if you can describe yourself to us.
I look like a only slightly less grey version of you with no spectacles.
Older or younger?
Only slightly younger, I imagine, as well. Kids, I'm Johnny Foxx, and this,
Right.
I'll let these guys tell you who they are. Tell the kids at home a little bit more about who you are and what you do.
Hi, I'm F-Dog with Atomic.
I'm R-Dog, and we are the world's sexiest 80s band.
Obviously,
those who can see, obviously. And I am the world's...
And hang on. This is DC Dog.
There he is.
Big Red Steve.
Fantastic. So, 80s band.
Uh-huh.
As in 80s party tribute, all the hits, all night long. Yeah?
don't do that one.
Don't do that one. It's got all black keys in it.
Right. So how long you been doing this then?
It says 10-year anniversary.
Oh wow.
Just gone. Yeah.
So that's a whole lot of gigs.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is something you always wanted to do. Is this something you came to after years of different things, different types of bands, failing, fucking up, and finally finding this?
No, I think it's something. I think something as a band we've always wanted to do.
Yeah.
There's always been a market for it. The 80s pop music. So I think it's an age thing. There's a demographic.
Oh, I don't know. The kids are fucking loving the 80s. Anything 80s is making bank right now, to be fair.
Yeah, it's working well for us. Yeah, so we've been doing it 10 years now, and it's just got better and better for us. Started off on pubs and clubs and weddings and stuff, and then we just started getting better venues. Not better. Different venues, and you know, it's working out really well.
When did DC Dog join? What's that? 2019, he says.
We didn't want him to join.
No.
What it was, our old drummer got really old, and he couldn't cope anymore with all the gigs what we were doing. So he wanted to leave, and he said, "Well, you can get a depth drummer in to stand in for odd gig." Yeah. So we got a depth drummer in. We got DT Dog in, which we named him DC Dog because that stands for.
No, I don't think you can.
It stands for depth.
See you next Tuesday.
See you next Tuesday. So we got him in, and then we wanted a full-time drummer. So we tried to get a full-time drummer because we didn't want Steve. But then, we didn't want Steve. We wanted a full-time drummer because he was another.
Why didn't you want him?
So then,
DC. Who's Steve?
So we tried to get another drummer, but it didn't work out. And then Steve, like DC Dog, like proper begging us for full-time job, and we really didn't want it. So, but we ended up having to go for it. So we're stuck with him now. And he's been in the band now longer than our old drummer, D-Dog, has been.
That'll all be in the book, won't it?
Oh, yeah, I'll just get that.
Is he still only getting dep wages, though?
Oh, no.
So we wrote a book.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It says our dog, but it's probably in reverse. I don't know. But so that's, I don't know if you can see, that's all us. That old guy, that's the Last Supper. Yeah.
Indeed.
So that's J-Dog. He's the
Newest member.
Newest member of the band. Read the book because we sacked him, but then we gave him his job back a week later. So he's the newest member of the band, even though he's been in it right from the beginning. That's the old drummer there. He stood at the window, wanting to get back into the band, and that's the DC Dog. That's A Dog. That's F Dog here.
Hello.
And that's our dog as the Messiah.
Oh, fantastic. So
that's a bottle of, see it? It's a bottle, oh, it's a bottle of poppers there. Yeah. So it's I'm going to do it quick so people don't pause it and so they don't buy it.
Got pictures and everything, haven't they?
Yeah, got back. Good. £10 each from our website.
How much is a signed copy?
I don't know, you change price every week. So. Signed copies are apparently £3.
Fantastic. Fantastic. So let's do it. What can people expect? I mean, the 80s, there's a whole lot of 80s to go at. Let's get people coming to the next show. What are people gonna hear? Let's just throw some names out there. What's some of the mainstays in the set list gonna be?
Oh, yeah. Depeche Mode, Spandau Ballet, Duran Duran, Erasure. It's all music catered for people wanting to have a good time and dance. Yeah, we don't like it when people sit down. we feel like we're doing something wrong.
Good point. I mean, because there are many different types of 80s. A lot of different people lived a lot of different 80s, right? Certainly, like musically. I mean, because you have the 80s that was, I don't know, the New Romantics, or you have the 80s that is, I don't know, Metallica, Aerosmith.
We are.
So there's a lot of there's all the synth stuff, there's all the second wave punk stuff.
Yeah.
There's an awful lot to go at, and it's very diverse, and that's probably what people like about it, and why people look back and revere it so much.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we're more the synth based the camp pop, the dance floor fillers type thing. Yeah, not the slow.
We do get requests for Bon Jovi and Guns N' Roses, though, don't we? Yeah. We don't know. We don't know.
And it's all about people having a good time.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, and we do it every week. So, like, we do it every week because we love doing it every week. I mean, if we didn't enjoy it, we wouldn't do it every week. But people come out every week and have fun, so it's just good.
So, if you've got two personal questions, so is this a full-time gig for you guys, or do you have shitty day jobs like what I do?
Yeah, we've got those shitty day jobs.
Yeah. We've all got jobs. Yeah.
Ah, what a downer.
Just a bit of a release at the weekend.
Yeah. I mean, it's great, fantastic. Which doesn't just make it a hobby, like you said. You're really into this shit. You really enjoy it, and I'm sure that comes across on stage, which always helps.
Yeah.
So, 10 years of doing this thing. So you must have had. I mean, maybe not. Maybe not when you're this damn good. Maybe not. But must have had at least one lead balloon gig somewhere. Have you ever people just not been there for it?
Well, we stopped doing private parties now because they're rubbish. Because the only person what wants you there is the person what booked you. So weddings are never great. Private parties aren't. Yeah, there's only been a handful, haven't there? Like, I mean, we one of the first early gigs we played were West Street Live, and it was week, so we were expecting it to be full. Not one person turned up. Not one person.
Yeah.
That were a good night.
Been there, done that. Same venue. Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes you feel wonderful.
Sorry?
Makes you feel wonderful.
It really does. It's great.
Well, the landlord was upstairs in his office watching us on the CCTV. He never came down to see us. And down afterwards, he gave us a list. Well, he messaged us maybe day after. Gave us a list of songs. What if he were to allow us back into the venue? These are the songs he'd want us to play. Then, a couple of years after that,
we're playing his set list.
Oh, no, I was saying a couple of years after that, he's in prison.
Yeah.
He's in prison.
Yeah, I know that guy.
Do you know the guy?
Oh, yes.
No.
Okay. Yeah. So horrible.
Yeah.
I don't.
Just gonna have a word.
Yeah. Absolute twat, and I do not mean thin, white, and tasty. He was none of those things.
Yeah.
What their names?
No.
But you pick yourself up, you dust yourself off, and here we are, 10 years on.
Yeah.
Autobiographies and everything.
Yeah. So it's good. We've played at City Hall. We've played that for the last 5 years. And we're playing on 21st of December again this year.
Yeah.
It's the last one at City Hall. No.
There's still tickets available for that?
Yeah, there's some tickets available, but yeah, there's some. So are you coming to see us on Saturday?
This week, all being well, I am under a lot of weather. This week, I'm feeling fucking awful. But yeah, if I can.
It looks like it. You're saying, how do we know what it look like? We can't see you. I've seen bits of you. It looks a bit. What's that song? Men with beards.
What?
Sutcliffe. Yeah. Have you met a prostitute?
I did. No.
No.
Not to my knowledge. Not unless, I mean, if it was in my sleep, I don't know. Yeah, I sort of look like Charles Manson on a good day. Apparently, so I'm told.
So you
but
might come in Saturday.
Where's the phone, Ardo?
It's at Cutler's in Rotherham.
That's it, kids. If you want to see even more sexy people, because they are the sexiest band. That implies all of them. Yeah. It's not the sexiest duo, the sexiest band. So if you want to see even more sex on the stage, get yourself out round Rotherham. Rotherham. I mean, why else would? There's no other reason to go to Rotherham. In all fairness, let's just put that on the table. Sad but true. Yeah. But this weekend there is some 80s fun. Get off your ass, get dancing.
Yeah.
Maybe buy a t-shirt, buy a book, certainly buy some beer. And
do you want to song? Do you want us to perform a song for you now?
What are we doing? A cappella.
Johnny, do you want?
Nobody's ever offered that before. How could I say no?
You say yes then.
Yes then.
Ben.
But I said no, Johnny. What's it? Oh, you got a keyboard.
This is a Yamaha SHS10. It's a guitar from the 80s.
It is. That's a sexy mother fluffer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only a small one. You have to let me know if the volume's okay, Johnny.
What song are you playing?
Last Christmas.
It's not Christmas yet.
Yeah, but when it goes out, it's live, isn't it? But yeah. So can we do it?
Go for it.
I don't know words.
You will.
Oh, hello. Sounds like a preset. I don't think you'll play that at all.
Just hold it a sec. Just let me do it.
There we go.
Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the very next day, you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I gave it to someone special. That's enough.
Hey!
Yeah,
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Unrehearsed as well.
He knew that we were doing that as soon as he came at the back.
2 minutes ago, yeah.
I don't know if he wanted to do it or not.
Oh, okay, fantastic. You know what I want to do? You know what I'm gonna do? Well, what we're gonna do right now? We're gonna play a bit of this or that. We've talked about the band. We've talked about a bit of music. We're gonna get to know you guys a little bit better with some incredibly insightful, poignant, hard-hitting questions like cats or dogs.
Okay. Have we got many watches, Johnny? Because I see a number there. Is that 2 or 2?
1,000. That's
2,000. That's
2,000.
2,000.
It's probably there isn't room for all the zeros, so it just comes up as a 2.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, people never watch it live. People had sad lives where it's at, man. But YouTube, it'd be like fucking 2 million over the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So cats or dogs, guys?
Cats.
Easy. Beer or wine?
Beer.
Red wine.
Pizza or kebab?
Kebab.
Pizza.
Oh. Okay. Country retreat or city living?
Country.
Mm-hmm. Country. It's got a hot tub.
Okay. Would you rather go skydiving or scuba diving?
Scuba diving. I've done that.
Yeah.
I was, probably not now, but I've got my open water license.
Wow.
Yeah.
Skydiving.
So it's a lot of people find both pretty scary. But when I've asked the question on here, a lot of people seem to be really scared of the old scuba diving open water deal. But
I think you only go 3 meters down.
Yeah.
So
these things are living, kill you.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good.
So do you consider yourselves leaders or followers?
Leaders.
Yeah.
You've got your own business.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing. I don't need to shout. People are always like, oh no, because leader, like it's something like got some fucking big ego or anything. I'm the leader. It's like, no, just take charge when necessary, because sometimes it is, because most other people are morons. So do it yourself. It's really what we're trying to get to.
Mum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
do you prefer big parties or small gatherings?
Small gatherings.
Quality over quantity. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, I assume unless we're talking about a gig, right? In which case,
Obviously, the bigger the better when it's a gig.
Yeah, but I don't really. Once we're getting ready, and I like to stay backstage. I don't really like to mingle, even, you know what I mean. So I'd sooner be at back, not talking to people.
What is the what's the biggest audience you've played to? You think at this point?
Well, we played a festival, a dub festival, and there were about 4,000 there. But obviously, that weren't our crowd. You know what it is. But when we put on City Hall gig every year, we sell that out every year, and that's that people paid to see us. You get me?
Yeah.
So that's our crowd. That's like 850, which is exciting every year.
Yeah.
But usually every weekend, it's a couple hundred quid. No, couple hundred people. Couple hundred.
Squeeze into the middle like this.
Who's that?
Hey, get cozy.
Squeeze into the middle.
Yeah, get cozy.
Beth, go on, carry on.
Would you rather see a puppet show or a magic show?
Magic.
Puppet. Magic. Now, okay, so what do you like? Do you like the kind of pick a card, any card, misdirection stuff, or the huge illusion, like make the Empire State Building disappear kind of stuff?
The second one, I like.
I quite like that. Close.
Yeah, that's what I'm. Second one, the
misdirection. Massive stuff, weren't it?
No, because that's all fake, innit?
It's like it's too much, isn't it? You can't buy into that, really, can you?
But at that time, when that bloke, he put a knife in his hand. That was brilliant.
I can remember. Yeah.
I don't know what gig that were.
Yeah.
Rochdale.
Yeah, wait, Rochdale. That was good, yeah. And they were one at Ball, weren't they, that time? Yeah, that's good, yeah.
Okay.
Carry
on. Polka dots or stripes?
Polka dots.
Stripes.
Oh, it's more interband friction. Polka dots versus stripes. Do you have a sort of like a uniform stage gear? Is that a thing for you guys?
God's sake, isn't he? I haven't done his research.
I've
not done any research.
It's much more fun. That's the whole point of me going live is, and it means there's more to talk about. If I already know everything, I feel less inclined to ask.
Yeah, so it started. First of all, we just went, our first gig, we just wore jeans and stuff. And then someone who we know told us, look, you can't do that. Get some proper stage gear. So we started wearing all black. I think it was a red tie. And we had a red shirt. And when we did City Hall, was it before City Hall? No, it was City Hall.
First one, yeah.
First one, we wore all white, was it?
No, that was Devil's Arse.
Yeah. So then we wore all white, and then we went out with that for like a year. And a year after, we got silver. So we wore all silver, like mirror silver. We got gold. So then we're collecting all these stage. So every week was like, what should we wear? Then we got bright pink, which we still wear. We got bright yellow, fuchsia. We got bright yellow. We've got high vis, the road high vis one. We've got a special one for City Hall. What nobody's seen yet. But there's last three outfits. What we bought from Hollywood. Ooh. We ordered them from Hollywood.
What's that? You've been there?
Yes.
You've recorded drums?
Yeah, Steve DC Dog recorded the drums in one of them places where you go and you pay them for 15 minutes and you record drums. But if you ask him about it, he'll say that they asked him or something.
Oh, okay. All right. So a couple more. Would you rather be a vampire or a werewolf?
Vampire.
Yeah, well, that's sleep.
Sleeping.
Vampire, yeah.
And the controversial one, Star Wars or Star Trek?
Neither. Not in.
Fair point.
Wars.
Not interested.
Okay. Let's just keep rolling on. By the way, have you ever seen a UFO?
Yeah, they were a great band. What was that song?
Schenker's, aren't he?
Yeah, I saw UFO tribute band as well. They were called. Yeah. Next.
Have you ever seen a ghost?
No.
Oh,
I don't think so.
Rest of the band take piss out.
Oh yeah, he saw. Well, no, we played this place for We played this venue, and we went all up inside at venue, and it was like a cold haunted house. Did you think he saw? He's got like a childhood ghost called Beryl or something.
Bella,
and he thinks he saw it then, but I don't think he did.
They were real at the time, all right.
Yeah. I think it would make head getting medical party.
Well, let's let's get back to music. Let's get back to the 80s, shall we? After that slight diversion. So, what are some of your personal favorite artists that inspire you guys?
Well, I mean, I love the 80s music. I've always have done, but my main music, what I grew up on, was say like Bob Dylan, Eagles, stuff like that, and musicals, stuff like that. So I do like my 80s, but I do like to listen to like stuff like that, bit of progs. But since I'm in an 80s band, obviously, I need to listen to that. So I do. But you know, when you're playing same songs every week, you don't want to listen to 80s music.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I suppose the 80s was I was early teenager in the 80s, and my formative years, 15 to 25, I only listened to Metallica, Megadeth, and Pantera. But I do love everything. McFly and ABBA. I think ABBA are my favourite band.
No, you are a liar.
I'm not a liar.
You are. Actually, we had a practice yesterday, and he said to everybody that his favourite band was the Aquabats.
Aquabats. Check them out. Brilliant.
Oh, we'll certainly have to do that. But yeah, I mean, like I said, that was definitely a thing. There's a hell of a lot of different 80s to go at. People like that. So did you you guys gonna throw out some Jason Donovan?
We did it.
You do that?
Well,
you're gonna go that far?
We did Too Many Broken Hearts at Devil's Gig. We started with that. That was only we did that. So yeah, we did that.
There's a lot of songs coming and going in there.
Yeah, we call them back of the cooker songs.
They fall straight down the back of the cooker if they're a bit crap.
Yeah. Is there a song perhaps that you like to do, you want to do? Maybe you jam it in rehearsals, but for whatever reason it doesn't quite make the set. Like maybe you're thinking on behalf of the public, we like it, but they might not be as keen. Is there anything like that within the band?
Yeah, there's loads for me. Yeah.
There's one we used to play by Erasure called Drama, and we used to do a really good job of that, but nobody knew what it was.
Yeah.
It'd be the odd person who'd come up and say that it were brilliant, but the rest of the people were just looking at blank-faced.
Yeah.
Yeah. I suppose that's the balancing act, isn't it?
We used to do Nick Kershaw.
Wouldn't it be good?
Wouldn't it be good? I loved playing that. We did it really well. But it's not like a dancer, you know. We did it really well, but you know, you can't really dance to it.
You play certain venues, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah, there's loads. I mean, I'm the one in the band who keeps trying to push for new songs to be put in all the time. And he's the one who pushes them down the back of the cooker.
We've played every 80 song. All that's left is Lip Up Fatty, Boys, 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 which we've done.
Yeah, we did that.
Yeah. And On the Ways Up. There are only 3 songs that are left.
Yeah, I'd love to go On the Ways Up.
Can't sing it.
I'd love to do On the Ways Up.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's. Is that a conversation that comes up? You know, like for crowd purposes, you want to play, for want of a better, like the hits, but there's all these like fucking top quality. You know, maybe they're more like the album tracks that if they're a fan of that particular band, they're probably going to know it. But that's those 2 people, and you need to appeal to all 800 of them.
It's tricky. Like we said, the back of the cooker songs, what we think would work, and we have played them, but then the reception they get is not on keeping with the rest of the songs what are in the set. It's hard.
Well, then when every week we're playing Tainted Love, I hate it. Song.
But people love it.
And kids in America, it's like you can't not play them to, on Sweet Dreams. You can't not play them songs.
Yeah.
Again. But it's like, oh God. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah. I mean, even I only performed original material and hated it after 2 gigs. And it's, you know, I wrote the fucking song myself. It lasts 2 gigs before I want to stop playing it. So I can't imagine trying to get my head in the space to do something like what you guys do. It sounds like fun on the one hand. On the other hand, I know there's a lot of aspects to it like that would drive me fucking nuts.
Yeah, we are looking in a way that, so like Journey tribute, they kind of can only do Journey songs. We can do more, you know, we've got more options. But then, I don't know. I mean, there's loads what we've tried. Like we Close Our Eyes, and I absolutely love that.
Yeah.
It probably took me a month to probably learn that, all keyboard parts, and we did it for 1 gig, you know. I don't know why we don't do that song, because it's a great song.
You never mentioned that before.
No. I've got loads more as well like that. It's only me what really spends the time in putting the practice into these songs, you know, and then I open, we play it 1 gig. It's just not bad.
I know. He is. I'll see you next Tuesday.
All right. So a big thing for me, I love my music, but a big thing for me being pretty much an indoors kid, I like my movies and my TV. Some, keep it 80s.
Endorsed kid.
Indoors.
Indoors.
Yeah. Yeah, if we keep it 80s, have you got any particularly favorite 80s movies?
Escape from New York.
Good call.
I like Big Trouble in Little China.
Yeah.
Another great call.
Probably won't be that good now, though.
Goonies.
Anything Kurt Russell's good for me.
Goonies, Footloose.
Tootsie.
Toots, were that 80s?
Yeah. Well, no.
Die Hard. 80s.
I've never seen it.
Good Christmas film. Pretend it's paused. So it's just great.
Yeah, some good calls. What would So
What's yours then?
Oh,
What's yours favourite film?
shows.
of the 80s?
I mean, 80s. I'm a sad fucker that likes all the. I like the action movies. I like Arnie, but I am partial to the John Hughes flicks. Pretty in Pink, Breakfast Club. That
Oh yeah.
type
John
of shit.
Hughes.
You know, chick flicks. But in the 80s, they weren't quite as terrible and vomit-inducing as a kind of rom-com is today. For me. But yeah, big Schwarzenegger fan. I mean, who isn't, right?
I'm gonna DC what his favourite film was.
I think
He said The Muppets Christmas Carol.
I love me some Muppets.
it's a show me that money.
All right then. So okay. So I'm gonna wrap it up because I do feel absolutely fucking awful.
We're gonna wrap it up, Johnny. You don't wrap it up.
Is this one being naked?
No, nothing quite so exotic or fun as that. I've got some chores I need to do. I've got to be up at stupid o'clock in the morning, and I can barely breathe. So, unfortunately, yeah, it's been great fun. Where can people see you next again?
Cutler's Arms this Saturday.
This Saturday, that's the 30th of November for anybody watching this at some other point. And if it's not quite yet the 30th of November, or if it's gone, tough shit, you missed it. Better luck next time. Grab those tickets for the Sheffield City Hall Christmas show. You know where you're all going after work. You now know the Christmas party anywhere remotely locally to here. We'll be with these guys. Atomic, the world's sexiest 80s band, as proven tonight right here in my little corner of the internet. But if you'll just do me the favor of ending this for me, I asked this of all my guests. You can, if you want to do this, you can do this if you want to do this in stereo together. If you want to do it one at a time. If you want to take half of it for one of you and finish it off with the other, I don't know. But if you could just
finish each other off.
If you could just right into your camera there, if you can just give us a cheeky wink and say, till next time, keep it foxy.
I hope.
Hey.
I don't agree. We haven't agreed to this, have we? All right. Okay, I'll do it first.
You do it first. Into camera. Camera's right at top here, look. Somewhere, yeah.
There it is.
All right.
Look in that dark space there, look. Take glasses off. That's it. Sexiest band, look. Sexiest.
Yeah? What? Keep it foxy?
Till next time.
Oh, hang on. Yeah, right. Till next time, keep it foxy.
Oh,
Can't wink. You can't wink.
Right.
Can you wink?
I can't wink. Till next time, keep it foxy.
Hey, come on, we got double whammy.
I'm in.
Oh, okay.
Do that look. Do your look. Yeah.
Just look.
Till next time, keep it foxy.
Hey! Oh, thank you very much for your time. Enjoy the gig at the weekend. Have a good one. This has been great. Oh, kids, this is Atomic. Get on those socials, line them up. Buy a ticket, buy a t-shirt, buy a book. Go see them live.